insubordinate, and churlish. Mystery.
Yes, you heard that. It was new theme music brought to us by
my cousin Tori. His socials, he don't really do social media, but we'll get that to you in the description later on. I think he's on TikTok, so yeah, he's coming up. You know, he got a lot of talents, but baby, I like this beat. It's in hard.
and we
For
the
ops.
and we the ops. We're telling it all, and of course, episode 64. I know you all miss us,
Yeah,
but we here tonight, and we're here live in effect in person with each other. Woo! Of course, this is your girl Spicy K.
this your girl TK. How y'all doing?
We have a exciting show coming up for you today. A lot of great things. Of course, you know how we always started off. It's the first 48. Who you telling on? So TK, who are you telling on this week?
I want to be like you this week, Spicy K, and not mention any names, but I had a slushy from a certain place today, and it usually is one of the most delicious things that I enjoy on a frequent basis, right? Uh, I'm down here with my whole co-host, and I went to the one closest to her home. I was very disappointed. I don't know what recipe book they got for making of the strawberry slushy with nerds, but it was very undelicious. Not good.
Undelicious.
Undelicious. We're gonna say it today.
I'm not sure that's a word.
It's not.
But okay.
But
As
it
long
was
as you
not
know.
good. It was not tasty. I did have to drink it because I paid for it a lot more than I would where I come from. $5 to be exact. Their machine didn't work.
That cost $5.
Oh yeah, $5.26 to be exact.
Oh.
Yeah, and again, did we see the size of it? But okay, we're not gonna be bitter. You know, it is what it is. I did pay for it. I did what I was supposed to do. So that's who I'm telling on. Y'all at this particular restaurant, we'll just say drive-in. Uh, y'all need to do better out here where my co-host stays at. You know, so it just was really, really awful. So yeah, I did not enjoy it, but I did drink it and consume all of it because I paid for it and I paid a lot for it. I dare be damned not get my money's worth some way. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I am telling on. So on what day was it? Saturday. Well, I guess technically it was more Saturdays. It was more Sunday than Saturday, but that's neither here nor there. So we decided to. I was in my hometown. We decided because they had a block party. We decided to go out. Me and some of my friends, and apparently something was going on in Huntsville. So like the clubs were packed.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were real packed. So I'm hungry by this point.
Mm.
I just want some food. I don't care about nothing else because I'm driving. Well, I drove there, but I'm like, I don't really care about drinking. At this point, I want some food now. Like people ate at the block party, but I ate before the block party, so I really went hungry. Um, we end up going to this establishment, aka the strip club, because that was the only place that was open at that time that allowed us to be able to go in, and that was also serving food. Y'all, I ordered lemon pepper wings. If you order lemon pepper wings, And when she said it's a dry rub, it's dry, right?
Right.
It's dry. Sometimes people do like the lemon pepper wet, but most of the time it's a dry rub.
Most time, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Y'all, please explain to me why these people gave me naked wings, naked, and had the nerve to give me lemon pepper on the side.
They didn't know what your level of lemon pepperiness,
and they was like, "Oh yeah, because we've gotten complaints that it's too it's being too seasoned."
Yeah, I believe it.
And then I was like, "Well, can you give me some, mild sauce or something? Yeah, I can give it to you, but it's gonna be $1. Here, lady, here's my $1, because y'all at this point y'all doing too much."
They kill me with that. Okay, if I want to give it 10.
Okay, I'm like, you doing too much. First of all, who gives you lemon pepper on the side? Well, and I could understand like if you had it like with a butter consistency or a liquid kind of consistency, I can get with it. But you gonna let these wings dry out with no grease on it to attach to the lemon pepper, and I'm supposed to just eat that like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
So disturbing.
You sprinkle it on there yourself. It's kind of like a win-win. Like you get as much as you want.
You know what? Hold on.
I don't know. She's left. I'm scared. I think she went to get a hammer. I'm actually in her presence at this moment. So if the screen go blank, just know I love y'all, my audience. I will miss y'all and cherish y'all dearly. Mourn for me. She ain't back. She ain't back yet. I don't know. She went to get a hammer or a saw or something. Oh man. And I don't know. Oh, there she is. There it is. She didn't even use it. So you ate your own naked wings.
No, they're still in. They're still in. The wings are still in there. You can have the wings. Though.
Okay, good. Because I'll take them with me then. Because I don't play.
This.
I don't play about chicken. But see, that's good. Come on, you put. I love living.
You don't give people this.
But it's the same thing that they would have done. They would have sprinkled it on.
But the grease the chicken would have had grease on it. Yeah. And it would have stuck to the grease.
Adhesion is important, ladies and gentlemen, to my co-host. So I really do think that, and I, as your co-host, will fight for your right for adhesion of the lemon pepper to the greasy, sticky wing, because it does make a difference. It most definitely does.
So, of course, we also have it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. This story has to do with a mock election that took place.
A mock election?
I mean, mock slave.
What?
Auction. It's election season.
It's in your blood, girl. You ready to vote? You ready for it, girl?
I think we got voting coming up. I feel like we got voting coming up. Like this month.
Oh, here locally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, wait a minute. Please tell me it's not November. The way I don't know what day it is. I would have been like, damn, it's November already. But it is what it is. These folks said you can sprinkle your own lemon pepper. You checking yourself out at Walmart now, so you might as well sprinkle your own seasoning on your chicken.
That's totally inappropriate.
But you'll be all right. I mean, you didn't eat it, so they won in the concept. And I'm finna win here in a little while with these wings you don't want.
Yeah, and they whole wing too.
Girl, watch yourself.
I was like, I was gonna get super excited, but
but see the thing called the microwave, you can heat them back up to the point that they was when they came out the grease and put that on there for adhesion. But I gave them to me now in front of millions of people. So
Whoa.
ha.
So I'm sorry, mock slave auction in Massachusetts.
Oh no, it's Massachusetts. There we go. I will always be there for you to recover on that word, because I don't understand where the T comes from in Massachusetts. I really don't know. It's Massachusetts.
Anyway, so basically, teacher is currently on leave because she held a mock slave auction, and she was also using racial slurs.
Not this. Look, this ain't the first one. Like I really think she think it's back in those times. Like this can really happen. Like she really wants that little Tyrone on the corner. That's messed up, lady. You have two and the students, I mean, they don't know no better than to participate. It's great, it's grading. You got in-class participation grades now. Well, we hadn't to, but um, they may not have understood. But if you take this home to your parents, young black children, and tell them that they had you on the auction block because it wasn't the white children that was pretending to be slaves, I'm sure, right? What do you think?
I don't know. They were of color. They were of color.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I get it. You want to be as authentic as you want to be, but it's not appropriate. There's no reason. Like, if you don't show both sides of it, if you don't show, I guess you were trying to show both sides with the use of the racial slurs and things like that, letting these people know. I'm wondering if they're upset more about that or about the fact that you embarrassed these children and made fools and mockeries of them and something that their ancestors went through. What's the upsetting? What is it that's upsetting people? Is what I want to know.
And also, if you think this story sounds familiar, this is the updated version because we didn't have two shows. So this is the updated version. This is the first time that we're able to give you the updated version about her saying the additional racial slurs and all of that stuff, and her being reprimanded.
She's done this more than months. Get reprimanded. Yes. Good job. Mm-hmm. You see that, y'all? I'm telling you. God got you, girl. God got you.
So, how do you feel about her being placed on a paid leave?
Well, when they do a paid leave, they're covering themselves simply because I don't really know how that all works, but I think that they're covering themselves because if it comes back that she's not charged with anything, then she could possibly sue them for lost wages and things like that.
Well, you don't have to be charged with anything because it's not what she did wasn't a criminal offense. It was just like against code of conduct and stuff like that. Like you should.
Well, when I say charged, I mean because she would have to possibly go up against the board or something.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It is an offense. It may not be a criminal offense, but it is an offense that she could stand to be held accountable for as inappropriate. I mean, and then they've got her out of the mix of everything, so that's good. She's on leave, but during that leave, you are still considered an employee because they're on salary. Teachers are most often time, so they ain't like I got so many hours, this, that, and the other.
So what she basically did is called two students up to the front of the class, and her, along with the class, discussed physical attributes of the students, which is basically like being on the slave block.
Well, being on the slave block, or that's inappropriate with children discussing their body features.
That's also true as well because a lot of kids, especially because this is fifth grade, mind you, like this is where they're definitely most impressionable and things of that nature. So this is something that's liable to haunt them the rest of their life. Like they're gonna need therapy. The school should be taking care of this therapy for them, in my personal opinion.
Didn't realize. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was fifth grade. What the hell?
Yeah. Fifth grade.
Yeah, no, they had no idea what they were getting themselves into.
So it looks like they also placed the principal on paid leave for like 10 days as well. This is just.
Well, I mean, I don't know how teachers do career. I remember back in the day, my sixth grade teacher would tell us that she had to get her curriculum or what she taught in her classroom approved. Whatever she did, she had to get an approval for. That was back in my day. So I guess now.
Yeah, they still got to do like lesson plans and stuff.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Lesson plans.
Yeah. And so, like, what the hell? Sir, I plan on doing the mock auction. Yeah, y'all asked me to get suspended too, principal. Crazy son of a gun. Be like, I guess it'll be all right. I mean, it did happen. It is a part of history. I can hear him saying that's what my principal was. Yeah, I guess Mrs. McAdams, it's okay. I mean, it did happen. these black children want to learn their history, don't they? That's how the conversation went.
Whoa.
So both of them need to be suspended with their ridiculous selves.
Like, I just don't know how in this day and age that someone would even remotely think that that was acceptable and appropriate. Like, I could understand if, to a certain degree, if you were actually use like the white students or the students that were not of color, but to actually single out the kids of color, especially, like, that's even more detrimental in my personal opinion. Because if it's just like, oh yeah, this is a mock slave auction, da 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 da, and we talking about equality and equity and all of this other stuff, then why wasn't any of the white students selected to be
Slaves.
put on the block? Yeah.
So tell them about their features that never mind, let me stop because I was about to go on a whole tangent of something that was probably inappropriate in itself. So let me stop. I'm learning. I'm trying to be different. Because I want to fight. I always want to fight. I have learned this last week that sometimes you have to give in to win in the long run, and that sucks. It sucks donkey balls, but I'm trying to learn that lesson because in the end, when you win, if you win in the end, it's like you savored it all and it tastes good like some. But if you get that quick fast food, it's
gonna be like an appetizer. It ain't gonna even be a full entree.
Right, and it's alright tasting, but it don't give you what you need. But if you let it simmer, let it marinate, you know what I mean? Get that savoriness, the flavor. It's also good. So I'm hoping that is how it goes and that's how it works because it's been a doozy. So I thank y'all for being patient with us to get back to the show for real too. Because man, it's been a rough couple weeks for you, girl. But if it can happen to anyone, it can happen to me. So I just gotta take it, bite the bullet like Bruce Lee.
Take it on the chin.
You know what I mean? Because when you reach that other level, your mind, body, and soul will be one. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
Clearly. But what this teacher did, like I said, especially if you're not trying to make it fair and equal to everybody and having, a chance for all people to be able to be on this mock slave auction, then stop doing it.
Yeah.
Just stop. You should be like, there's other ways to learn this lesson without it. Like, you could use like dolls. You should racially ambiguous dolls. Don't use black dolls.
No, that could also lead to just if you're not gonna talk about it in this full, everything that took place, don't talk about it. I mean, kids that young, really, they want to keep critical race theory out of schools. You can't just stop with there. Well, hey, we sold your ancestors into slavery. Let them know the economic aspect of it. Because my cousin and I, you know what I'm saying, I come from a very smart family. I didn't realize how smart everybody in my family is. Real, I get it from both sides. Ain't no telling the things I could have done if I wouldn't have been crazy. But anyway, so me and him are talking about, the economic aspect of what slavery was, and and it didn't start out just as I want to be mean to this particular person, the lesser African. I mean, it started out as an economic decision. It built this country ultimately. It could not exist simply because it was. They were trying to, the United States at the time was trying to expand out west, and the southern states was like, yeah, we got, what states do we get? We got to figure out where we want to, have our slaves at. And the president was like, nah, we ain't finna have that slavery mess out here. Now it's not finna happen. The northern side, and then they was like, yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. So look at it from that aspect. Everybody want to show how we were sold and how they rubbed on our gums and the inside of our cheeks and everything to make sure we had good growing teeth and felt up the, did all this like the same thing they do with the NFL Combine. I feel like
Yeah.
the auction block.
Yeah.
Don't look at that aspect of it because this is demeaning and demoralizing to know. And these are children, fifth grade. How old are you in fifth grade? What, 10, 11? Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about
Yeah.
that. When you start learning about who you are, and then you learning that somebody gonna buy you based on what your gums is worth, what your biceps are worth, what your skill set is, and don't really have a skill set.
Yeah.
You hadn't developed the skill set at 10, 11 years old. That's how old some of these people were up on this block. Seriously, literally. You don't know how that affects somebody. Imagine what their parents feel, their grandparents, their great grandparents, how they would feel with this lesson in school. You know what I mean? I'm done. I talk about this all night. I wouldn't got up on a soapbox.
Okay.
I don't think she got a soapbox here. You gotta have a soapbox to stand on.
I have a stool.
Well, that might work.
I have two.
It might work.
Okay. So that's all for our cool when they do it story. Next up is going to be about the NFL. Not NFL. Why am I calling it the NFL? The NBA draft. First thing we're going to discuss is the fact that we're going to discuss the NBA draft and the aftermath of all the trades in the draft. So one of the hottest things is the fact that Bronny James was selected by the LA Lakers. I know the LA Lakers is not your team. We're gonna get on to the Warriors later on.
That's fine. I'm
we're
just saying
we're gonna get to the Warriors too. We're gonna get to the Warriors too now.
That's
you know,
I haven't been keeping up with the stuff this past week, so
I know about the Warriors.
Yeah, me too. But I just saying this. I haven't as much as I would normally have been on top of my team and what they did in this selection. I'm not privy to all of it, so I'm anxious to see what the aftermath was of a young man being selected by the Lakers to play with his father.
So do you think that, so a lot of people are bringing up the fact that like this is true nepotism and a lot of people are applauding his actions and his efforts to be able to have that much of an impact for his son to be on the Lakers. So how do you feel about it?
What does it matter? Who gives a shit? Sorry, but it's an epic. It's the first time it's ever happened. The first time a teammate of another teammate is sleeping with their mother. Well,
that
no,
is
it's
not the
not.
first time.
That is not the first time. My bad.
It was not the first time.
It happened with him and the teammate. Anyway,
Yeah.
Bless his heart. So he's getting. I guess he's getting his payback. I don't know. That's weird. But anyway, hell yeah. I'm about to go. I'm about to retire. Like seriously, this man is not gonna play that much longer. He may not even play this year. Seriously, I mean, he is, still all right. But I mean, come on, you cannot be 50 years old still on the goddamn court. Nobody would. Anyway, so
I don't even think Braun 40 yet.
I know, but he sound like he want to play till he's 117.
Let me figure out how old he is.
He's 39.
Okay.
But so I think it's okay. I don't have any problem with them selecting him. I don't have a feeling that young Junior will be as big of an impact on the game as his father was. I'm just, based on what I've seen, I think he'll
be 40 in December, by the way.
Yeah, I have a feeling that his most effective play will come on the defensive side. He's got a little bit of a 3-pointer, but I mean, so does fucking everybody now. So it's just. I don't know. I don't see a problem with like people are really acting stupid. Like, oh, LeBron James, is that LeBron James team? Like, I don't know. Like, people are so stupid. I think they got a bigger issue with they got a bigger issue with the coach that they hired now. JJ Redick, I have no confidence in.
Wasn't he like a reporter?
He was definitely an analyst, a sports analyst, but he was a player too.
Yeah, I knew he was a player too, but I'm just saying like his most recent job was like reporter on one of them shows. Don't ask me which one.
Yeah, I don't.
Is it the one that Charles Barkley is on?
No, hell no.
I don't know.
That's an actual good show. JJ Redick is such an idiot. But anyway, I mean, he was nothing more than ever a bench player. Like, just like, I mean, that's all they hired. That's the guy that just got fired, Darvin Ham. I mean, he wasn't a star in the NBA.
Well, you don't necessarily have to be a star to be a great coach, but
I mean, still, it don't hurt.
I think that was also mentioned with JJ that like he's never coached anything. Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, and then you go right to one of America's teams.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he finna get ate up if he don't do excellent. I mean, it's just gonna be awful. It's gonna come from LeBron. It's gonna come from the fans. It's gonna bless his heart. He's gonna be one and done.
So you don't think they're gonna give him a grace period for this year?
I don't think they give him shit for this year if he don't come out swinging. The Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers of basketball. What it is. I know it's what sport.
I just kept saying the acronyms wrong, but I know it's sport.
It's NFL. It's in WCY. But yeah, I just don't think there's a problem. So what other aftermath is there? Like I don't even know who was in the draft. Like seriously, I've been out of it. I've been disconnected from society for about 3 weeks now, and I'm trying to get myself together. So I really haven't paid a lot of attention to stuff. So
there was also, as it related to the draft, there was a NBA player that is a Mormon, and they were mentioning that like he's apparently only like 19 years old, and his
he got sister wives.
Well, his family is saying that his girlfriend, fiance, whatever her title is, was grooming him because I think she's like 30 something.
Well,
let me get his.
She
name.
groomed his ass right to the NBA.
But apparently his, I guess because of some of the drama surrounding it, I think he was supposed to go in the like higher up in the ranking, and he failed.
Yeah, because it's some bullshit.
So his last name is Filipowicz. Phil.
No, wait a minute. Let me see what it say. Filipowski.
Okay, that works for me. Filipowski. He was actually selected in the second round.
Babysitter.
Was selected in the second round for the Utah Jazz, but apparently before all of this came about, he was supposed to have been done in the first round. And his family was like, this girlfriend has pretty much groomed him, and she was like originally, I guess, his babysitter, and I think she's in her 30s.
Maybe and he's like, he started playing basketball after school late.
And he's like, okay, so she's not. Wait, hold on.
She how 20?
So she's like 26. So she's not quite 30. Wait, no, she's 28. She's 28.
Hey, you gonna babysit me and you 6? Well,
she's 28.
So maybe she was like 8 and 14 or something like that.
They're like 8 years apart. They're like 6 or 8 years apart. One of them 8 years apart.
If he's 20 and she's 26, that's 6.
No, so maybe she's 28. Hold on, let me go to this.
And so maybe she didn't have to wipe his butt and stuff, and she wouldn't, like she wasn't playing with him and doing stuff like that. She just like, oh wow, you play basketball pretty good. I like basketball. You're older now. Hey, boo. So, I don't know. He's supposed to do weird shit.
But apparently they've been like dating for like 2 years, and she like got him to. She is currently 28, and I guess he's currently 20, so 8 years apart.
Okay.
But apparently, like because of her, he's not had too much communication with his family for like the last 2 years. So they were at least dating when he was 18. So yeah,
ma'am, parents, let me tell you something.
But apparently, she also graduated from the University of Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Yep, in 2018.
She did. Well, I'm a fan of the football team, not the alumni.
Apparently, they started dating when he was in high school. So yeah, so apparently his stock dropped because of like his ranking and everything, and he fell to the second round when he was predicted to go in the first round. So That's it.
What position is it? Does it say guard?
Mm, Now, listen, I know good enough to know that he played for Duke and that he played and he's a
Dude,
Mormon and all this
okay.
stuff. I don't know positions. I don't know. If they don't tell me what it is, I don't know. He's a player. He's a basketball player. That's his position. That's about the only thing I know. So, okay. So, if you haven't been aware, Klay Thompson is no longer with the Warriors.
Oh man, see, that's ain't got nothing to do with the draft.
Yes.
Next, we
I
talking
said
about the
because
draft.
no, I said in the aftermath of everything.
Oh, in the aftermath. Okay.
So, how do you feel about Klay no longer being with the Warriors since
I
the
don't
Warriors
really,
is your team?
I don't really think I care about Clay not being with the Warriors as much as I care about him being with the frickin' Mavericks. That was really, you know, that's a good move for him. I ain't gonna lie, because I mean he teaming up with Luka and Kyrie, which will stay solid. They probably gonna lose somebody. You know, maybe we get my boy Grant Williams on the Warriors. You know, I ain't gonna trip. But I feel like he cried. Look, he told look, where it is. He told Steph, "Don't go to the front office and make and use your influence for them to give me what I deserve. I want them to do it on their own." And you see, they didn't.
Yeah, they said that he really didn't because the deal that he got with the Mavericks, I think it's only like 3 years for like 50 some million.
I mean, he's a freaking millionaire beyond belief. I mean, his talent has declined. He would have gotten less time had he stayed with the Warriors, so he gonna get to play a little bit. But
I think they only gave him like I feel like they gave him a 1 year deal.
I don't know about 1 year, 50 mil.
No, I'm saying the Warriors.
Oh yeah, they was only gonna go with him a year at a time. Because baby Clay shat a brick on us at the most important time that we needed him. He was very inconsistent all last season. I mean, it was really tough to watch him decline like that, you know. But he had a couple games where he was on fire, but that's not consistent enough to be still a splash brother. You feel me?
And apparently they pretty much got rid of most of the people on the Warriors, with the exception of Draymond Green and Steph.
No, Jonathan Kuminga didn't go anywhere.
Well, I'm just saying, like
Moody.
I don't know those people's names.
But yeah, they didn't go anywhere.
Chris Paul, no longer there. Andre Wiggins, no longer there. Andrew Wiggins, whatever his name is, he's no longer there. Yeah, he got it. They got rid of him. They also got rid of the Jason Poole. Is it Jason Poole?
Jordan Poole. He went on there last year, so he been gone.
Oh,
he was on Washington last season. They basically what people are mad about is that we lost. They saying that we lost Jordan Poole to get Chris Paul, right? Mm-hmm. And Chris Paul, they letting him go, so basically we didn't get shit out of it. But I think that's a mistake to let Paul go. Andrew Wiggins, I love you, bro, but you was very inconsistent last season as well. He had a lot of personal problems going on. He was out a lot of games for personal reasons, and it's just there's some pussy hole shit. Sorry,
but they was also okay. So someone on the team was supposed to play for Canada, and apparently they said something about it, like for like injuries or something like that, and like for the Olympics.
Yeah,
I thought it was who was it?
Andrew.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Canadian.
Jordan.
Canadian.
Oh, I didn't go to the game this year, so okay, that was last year. Jordan, that's the one that Draymond hit, right?
Yeah, he deserved it. Let's go. But anyway,
I didn't say deserve.
Yeah, he did.
The violence
he's a little freak. But anyway, I feel you.
I just want to say my prediction. I personally think that Bronny is the likelihood. I understand people are saying like nepotism and all of these things, and Bron, pulled all the things for his son to be able to be drafted, because apparently his son NBA draft stock was apparently really low originally, and then somehow it increased to be able to be selected by the Lakers. But Bronny's like, even though I'm assuming he's cleared based on his health conditions and things of that nature, I will be shocked if he actually plays anything other than preseason. I just that's why I don't understand the uproar, because I just don't believe he's gonna be playing anything other than preseason and the practice squad G League area. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think him and his daddy gonna be out there unless his daddy playing the preseason games. I'm just gonna be honest. I just don't see it.
To be honest with you, the chemistry got to be out of this world between the two. I wouldn't doubt if you see them on the floor together.
Because how many people, they only allow, like, let me look it up. It's probably 11 or 12.
Yeah.
They only allow 11 or 12 people to be on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know.
But you can drop players down to the G League for them to be grabbed later on.
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm saying that I don't think he's gonna make the team like the regular team. I just don't feel that. I just don't feel that. Like, because again,
he could be an alternate. He could be anything. He's not gonna be a starter. Hell no.
No, I'm not. I don't think he coming off the bench. He ain't gonna be there. Like he gonna be there in the stands.
Oh, okay.
Like with his mama and sister and other brother.
Well, I mean that's what the draft.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't necessarily think, like, I don't understand the whole hoopla of, oh my goodness, it's nepotism. Oh my goodness, that. Because I just don't think he's gonna make the he's not gonna make the final roster.
Yeah, he gotta earn whatever he gets. So
yeah,
I don't think he's there yet. I think the younger son's gonna be the one to show everybody what he made of. Like he raw. I don't see nothing impressive about Brownie except for he got some hops. So I think his defense, he might get a lot more blocks, and a couple rebounds. You know, he can get up and he can shoot a three every now and then. But I don't see him being effective.
Oh, apparently it says NBA rosters are limited to 15 players during the regular season, plus 3 players of two-way contracts for a maximum of 18 players.
Mm-hmm. But yes, I mean it's
and they may carry up to 20, but I just don't see that for him.
Yeah, it's gone up over the years.
Yeah, I just don't see it for him. But that's just, excuse me. Obviously, that's just me, but I just don't see it. Thank you, Dr. Paris, for agreeing with me.
Yeah.
Because I just don't see it. He's gonna have to make the team, and I don't think he's good enough to make it on that roster.
Now this is based on your extensive knowledge of the sport, or like what are you basing on?
I base it on comments that I read on social media. I base it on ESPN. I base it on I really be watching this stuff.
I mean, yeah, but
I watch the analysis of it and I read the stuff.
You said you don't think he would based on your personal analysis.
Yeah, I just don't think he's gonna make the team. Like, I don't think I think there's other players that's gonna be on the G League that has the ability to make the final roster than him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think, like, yes, he's a Laker and he's a Laker. He's getting paid by a Laker roster. You know, he's getting paid Laker money. Mm-hmm. But him and his daddy ain't gonna be out there playing unless they involved in like the preseason or something. I just don't see that he ain't gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it on the final roster. You think he's gonna make it on the final roster?
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I'd be like, I think the kid, you know, that's an honor on both sides.
I do not yell touchdown to a baseball game. Forget you.
Oh wow. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. But yeah, it doesn't matter to me that you know, I don't think that based on what I've seen him play, if he learns, he has a chance to earn. Like, he's got athleticism. I just don't think he's got the best basketball IQ. Just to, you know, for what he wants to be. He wants to be a shooter, but I think he'd be best, you know, as just a defensive option, you know, things like that. So, but I don't know. Like, he could make it. I mean, who else they got? Shit, they didn't. I mean,
and I would say this: even if he by some slight chance makes the team, he is probably getting 2 minutes or less of playing time.
Shit, the best position to me, if it were me, it would be to come off the bench, Cause baby,
Babe, we know he coming out we know he ain't no star.
I wouldn't
like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't care if you put me out there the last 26 seconds of every quarter. Hey, I'm in the NBA, bitch. I wouldn't even give a fuck. I would come out. I will be your one to shoot these last couple points in the last quarter. Yes, because that's clutch.
Well,
some players have made their name at being that player.
Yeah, the sixth player, he gonna be like they can have 15, 18.
Let's say six man.
He could be the
6 man of the year. Because the
like
whole
14
team
or
probably
15.
gonna restructure itself. Like they lost. I think they're gonna lose Ingram. Like they're gonna lose a lot of not Ingram. Where's Ingram at? Is he in? I don't know. I don't forget these people's names. I don't know about nobody but my team. I don't really care about nobody, but
okay.
I pay attention to some of the stuff, but some of that shit. But back to Klay Thompson. Fuck Klay Thompson. He acted like a big ass crybaby through this whole thing. He unfollowed the Warriors weeks ago on all this social media. Boy, don't nobody give a about you. I mean, you helped this, and like Steph said in his statement, he said you always will be a splash brother. You were a part of something big that we did here and part of history. So yeah, that's true. Yeah. But boy, you still think you got what you had in 2016, 2015, 2016. Klay ain't there. I'm sorry. And the Warriors told you that they work out with you every day. They know where your skill set is at right now. Shit.
Did I not say sixth player? But I was being funny. I wanted to say he was like the 14th player or 15th. So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But okay, we'll go ahead and go to the Usher tribute. So I know I sent it to you, and I know we just watched it, so I know you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel that it was only women, with the exception of Childish Gambino? What's his real name? Danny Glover. Donald. Okay.
Because Danny Glover is very much older than him.
See, that's why I should have just stayed with Childish Gambino, because that's his name. Yeah. Also. So Childish Gambino was the only male that did the Usher tribute. Otherwise, it was Tinashe, Kiki, Chloe, Marsha Ambrosia, Coco Jones.
Is it Ambrosia? I always said Marsha Ambrosius.
I think it's Ambrono.
Please tell us how to say it, because I don't know. I said Ambrosia.
She's from London, I believe. She's from
London.
It
could be Ambrosui, because it's like SOUS. Ain't no telling. She's British.
Yeah, she's probably
Posh. That's not.
But so Chris. Tiana
and
who she was with?
Victoria Monet, baby.
Yeah, Victoria Monet, Coco Jones.
That's what I want to see. I'm gonna watch find the show. It's on demand, I'm sure.
First of all, words are hard sometimes for me. Why you trying to be petty? But I appreciate you in your comments.
We appreciate putting this on the job, but it does go both ways.
So out of Kiki, Chloe, Coco, Childish, Marsha, Lotto,
Big Lotto,
Tiana, Victoria Monet. Okay, so me personally, okay, you let me know how who.
Mm-hmm. All of that.
You let me know who you thought was the strongest performance from the women to the tribute for Usher.
The only ones I remember is Victoria Monet and Tiana Taylor, and then Big Lotto. So I like now. Yeah, it's my song. Now, Bad Girl. I mean, that's the jam from way back. What y'all know about her? They did fire on that. I like that, but I don't think she hit the note. You know what note I'm talking about, but it's okay. But I think I like Big Lotto the way she did hers.
I feel like it was so. It was so weird because I appreciated the vocals from Coco, and I appreciate because we all know I love Keke Palmer. She was the artist to me that embodied Usher with the whole outfit, the whole look. I feel like the persona of Usher, Keke Palmer nailed it. The other people, I was so confused. I like Marsha, but I was confused. Chloe, confused. Lotto, confused.
Hey, no.
I could understand Tiana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really confused by that part.
You see her do the slide? What y'all know about it?
But I just don't know. And I also, people were like, well, why were they all women? I'm not really sure because I don't know if anybody ever figured said why it was all women.
Usher is a freak.
But people were saying like some people were saying like it was a way to show homage to him for how he like does the women or whatever. So they were able to like, I guess, reverse it.
Yeah, I think it would have been any niggas on there would have been some hating involved type shit. I don't think it would have been as trubitic.
But then like, because people were mentioning, they was like, well, Tyrese was in the audience. First of all, I don't even like Tyrese. Let's just keep that above. What was he gonna do?
He don't care. Jody don't care nothing about you,
What
girl.
was he gonna do? You know, I don't think I ever really watched David Boy. Like, I know people talk. I know people talk about it. The only reason why I know, like, yeah, but I didn't watch it. I think it's no. You think I should?
It's too late. If you ain't seen it by now, don't even worry about it.
But how do you feel about Keke's performance with the whole look, with the outfit and everything?
Yeah, but I'm still sticking with my favorites.
Okay, which is Tiana, and like I said, you said Tiana
and Victoria Monet, and Lotto, all three. Let's not leave anyone out. We are all about inclusion, diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Thank you, Sabrina. Tyrese could never. Never.
But that's what I'm saying. What other niggas would you got? Like, you know, this niggas out here with Kane's Genuine would have probably been like, you know, same OG.
I guess were they thinking like Jacquees?
Yeah. Nigga. What's that?
But like, I really don't. I'm trying to think of male artists
that could not have done it, so they did the right thing. None. There's no one. Who?
I'm thinking. I know people were like, well, what about Chris Brown? I don't think Chris Brown would have did it anyway, but
they don't get along.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he would have did it. I'm trying to think of like, and people mention Tank, and I'm like, Tank is older than
oh man.
Now wait. I will say this: Tank does have sex appeal, just like Usher. So I think Tank could have pulled off some of those songs, but I don't think Tank know how to dance and move like that.
Well, first of all, no, and second of all, yes, no, he does not know how to dance like that.
Like vocally, Tank is great.
He is. I ain't saying that, but come on, he ain't Usher Raymond.
But he don't move like him. He don't move like them at all. He's not gonna give. First of all, we better not be saying out here Genuine. Like we thinking Tevin Campbell. I'm like, you might as well.
I'm done with you right now. Tevin Campbell.
So who do you think
they should have?
Or either who would you have replaced one of those artists that did a performance with? Like instead of like it's
Justin Bieber. Because
he's one of his proteges, so that makes
sense.
There's
no, there's no one.
No, I'm saying like, so instead of Chloe, who would you have put out there instead of Chloe? Who knows then?
I don't even know her. I know who she is, but I don't know her.
Okay.
About the ones that I don't know, they used to sing with Beyonce. About neither one of them. The one is the Little Mermaid and the slave. She played a slave or something. Was it Color Purple? What was she in? Was it a slave movie or was it Color Purple?
She was in Color Purple.
Okay.
Purple. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
The thing with some little children. Them is children, me.
So let me see. Okay, so this is how it. Childish Gambino did. You don't have to call. Palmer did. You make me wanna. Where's the rest of this stuff?
Stay on task, Chloe. Stay on task.
I'm trying to find her name.
I know, but it's stay on task.
I don't see it on here.
You don't have to call.
Apparently, they didn't care for Chloe because they did not.
People were saying it was like, get at your back. Yeah.
I don't see it on this particular article.
Sexy lady, you come and know with me tonight.
Okay.
Ow! I got some mosquito bite on my ankle. It's really itchy.
You ain't gonna talk while I look.
I'm talk about what? I'm looking with you. I'm trying to figure out what the heck going on. Like, Chloe, what song did she do? If we don't know, we can move on. It's okay. We'll figure it out at some point. People weren't pleased with Chloe, but that's all right. She's gonna give a damn about how y'all feel about her performance. Thank you. Oh, sexy lady. See, anybody did shoulder roll like me, but back in the day, well, you can. Huh?
I like Chloe, but I just don't think that this was for her. Because Coco was seductive on it or whatever, and it's just people do. You're right. People do hate on Chloe, but also
who she played? She played
she
Nettie.
was on.
She played Nettie.
Also, she was in Color Purple.
Wasn't she the one in Color Purple?
Well, you said Mermaid early, and that's the
no. Haley was in Mermaid. Yeah.
Okay.
God,
I don't know. If somebody knows what Chloe was performing, please let us know because I can't figure it out and I don't remember. But
get it, you bad girl.
But no, seriously, like, what other R&B artists are there out there that's still existing?
I don't know. Trey Songz.
Ooh.
I know I hate him, but he's an artist. Hell, you asked a question, I answered.
Oh, Neo could have did a tribute.
No, he couldn't.
Yes, he could.
He would have been a hating little bitch, and we all know it. He wouldn't have done it right. It would have looked stupid.
But I'm saying they have similar-ish songs.
Yes, okay. He could have said,
and they
what they should have done is had the people sing the songs and the other people dance to them if they want to, if they wanted to use a male, so that they had to use females that dance better.
So Sabrina is saying that Haley was in both Color Purple and Mermaids, not Chloe. Like Chloe wasn't in Color Purple, I guess.
So I was wrong.
Okay.
I was. Well, then who the fuck is Chloe other than the sister?
Well, I watched Grownish, so they were both on there as Shrek stars. They play sisters.
How convenient.
Or twins. Maybe they were twins.
I don't care.
I think they
played twins. I don't know about neither one of them.
But they were on Grownish.
Okay. They canceled that too.
But yes, so she's saying only Chris Brown, but
Chris Brown hates him, so that wouldn't have worked.
Neo would have worked.
That would have been fine though. Chris Brown would be like, "Oh yeah, I do it." He fuck it all the way up, and they'd be like, "Dang, Usher, he did it better than you did." Yeah, they weren't gonna do that. That would have been a whole war with everyone. Would have had a whole fight. With the world. That would have started World War III. You know that?
Neo. You know what? I'm surprised though.
Why are you scaring me like that? Go ahead.
I'm surprised that Alicia Keys wasn't part of the tribute.
No, you shouldn't leave after that crack on the Super Bowl.
But I'm saying like,
and the shit she went through with it. Fuck girl, why you ain't surprised? Why you think she was the last person they thought to call for the Usher tribute?
But I'm just saying, like, if you and then I didn't see anybody skating. Like, it's so many things that I felt like was left off.
Well, he does that, so nobody else should probably do that. I don't know.
Like, there has to be other skaters.
They had a time frame. They couldn't put every fucking thing in there.
Yeah,
Kim.
well, I saw that Tiana mentioned that her and Victoria only had like 48 hours
to rehearse. Yeah, so it's like They probably didn't know they was giving him the Lifetime Award till then. You know how that is.
Yeah.
Like, hey, college people, we giving him a lifetime award. Get some people up here to do this. And then it could have come down to the time frame and who they could allow. And, like you said, the people you talking about needed Ben Gay rubbed down.
Okay, I'm like, they older than him. And he like mid to late 40s.
Now
he is mid to late 40s.
He's 45.
That's mid to late.
You're right. All right, let's just not talk about it. You shouldn't even brought that shit up. What's wrong with you?
But speaking of awards, let me just throw this out here because the next topic we talking about is PrettyVee.
Oh.
What you thought we was talking about?
I just wanted to give me an honor. I don't know why I felt that, but I felt like you should have just now. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
PrettyVee.
Okay, so PrettyVee received a honorary doctorate award, and this all came about because apparently, I guess her and Rick Ross may be back together, but Rick Ross gave a congratulations. Yeah, apparently.
Who is she? I thought he was some white looking woman. Is that her? Yeah, that might be her.
No, she's bright skinned.
Okay.
She's light.
Yeah, them light skinned folks be showing up.
This is her.
Oh, PrettyVee.
Yeah, she was on Wild 'N Out. She might still be on Wild 'N Out, but
I don't know. I thought they canceled that too. I don't know.
I think it still goes on.
Oh.
But anyway, she received the honorary doctorate award, and
from what school? I didn't know what school said, hey, you know what? You've been on Wild 'N Out so long.
It is.
You deserve an honorary doctorate. Why am I?
Oh my.
That was very loud. Thank you.
She received it from Global International Alliance.
Is that a school or a rehab program? Global Regional Alliance. That's a
Global International
Tell
Alliance.
me she got a CDL. Only got a doctorate of CDL. Wait, hold on. What the heck?
I can't. Let's not listen.
I need to go to that original post and read these comments from Global Regional. Like that's an insurance company. Did you say that? Global Regional Life? Is that what you said? Alliance.
It said Global International Alliance awarded her a degree in humanitarian.
That's insurance. No, I'm kidding. That's humanitarian. I know what that is. But yeah, that's in human. She gonna put it on the resume.
And she started telling people to start calling her Dr.
As would I.
Excel, which is her last name.
Dr. Excel, honey. And that's probably what I would be called too. Call me Dr. TK.
Well, see, this is my problem with people colleges, universities, or whatever, giving out honorary degrees. It's because, like, one, why are you giving honorary doctorate degrees? You should be giving honorary, like, bachelor's degrees if you're gonna giving out some honorary something. You should not be giving out honorary doctorate degrees.
Because I'm just saying that. A Dr. V Excel, damn it, is what her name is, and she got a degree, a piece of paper that says from Global Regional Alliance CDL School that she has a doctorate in the CDL program, and you would call her Dr. CDL truck driver. Don't disrespect the paper. If you got the paper, that means you went through the blood, sweat, and tears of whatever she went through at Global International Project is a rehab program. And if she did complete a rehab program, that's an honor in itself, because a lot of people start rehab programs and they don't make it through all the way. I'm thankful for Global International that they were able to allow her to complete this program. Now she has an honorary doctorate and will be able to be called Dr. Excel. Congratulations, ma'am. A lot of people cannot say that because I've never aspired to go to Global International Alliance.
First of all, again, don't.
Congratulations.
I feel like when you give someone something
Mm-hmm.
and take it all the way to the most advanced level that you can receive as far as
Mm-hmm.
degree is concerned, and you store that upon someone, a lot of times these people, and I don't necessarily, if maybe I'll look and find out, but I don't even know if this girl went to college.
It's an insult to people that matriculate properly.
Exactly.
Ma'am, I'll sit over here for 4 years each time. Bachelor's, master's, doctorate. How many is that? That's 12 years. In 13 hours that you put in with Global Regional Alliance, you skipped you skipped associates, bachelor's, and masters, and you have now a doctorate degree. And I cannot say if some prestigious CDL program decided to reach out to me and give me an honorary doctorate, I'm gonna take it too. And you're damn right you're gonna call me Doctor D.R.
I will say this. Apparently, she does have a bachelor's degree in mass communication. So shout out to her for that.
Hell yeah. Well,
Definitely
my
shout
bad,
out to her for
ma'am.
that.
Mass communication. That is there you go. So they found your struggle and they felt to honor you. You got a bachelor's in mass communications, but now you have a CDL doctorate. I don't know.
Why do you go?
It seems like she went back because Global Regional Alliance is a CDL or insurance one. It ain't no damn university.
Global International Alliance.
No university.
Apparently,
look it up. Look, did you look up Global Regional Alliance? Did she go online? Is this what they? You know what? Lord, what is that school that Little Romeo wanted everybody to go to? ICC? Is this ICC? These bitches giving out doctorates at ICC Tech. The motherfuckers scare you in the middle of the night. They commercial. Get your ass up off that couch. What you doing? You better get here and get an education from Global Regional Alliance. That's what it is. What is the global? Lord, what is that one of them?
Apparently, this
Illuminati school
was just started in 2016.
Humanitarianism, CDL, whatever, doctorate, bitch. They don't even give out regular degree. Like you can't go up here and get no associates in humanitarianism, but you can get a doctorate in that shit honorarily. Just be a wild out girl.
And the thing about it is that like, it's
We're all
okay.
waiting.
Like I'm on their website, and it says that
YouTube video. What is that?
It says the international school is an award program that teaches and trains individuals on how to develop and serve in the community. We also give recognitions to individuals all over the world who help to make a positive impact on building better communities. GIA Advocate University's honorary and award program in humanitarianism is a private non-profit program.
This sounds like an underwater.
But it says it's the international school is an award program.
Yeah, so they just
they don't even say like any kind of degrees or anything. So they just
doctorate.
This is so weird.
Honorary doctorate. Maybe you heard them. It is Global Life Regional.
Oh, because I was like, hold on, like, where is their accreditation? So it has an association with Christian School International Regional U.S. Regional Accreditation Agency.
You just said a whole bunch of bullshit. That don't mean nothing.
I don't. You know what?
It's the International Freddie Tiffany.
I think anybody that gets an honorary doctorate degree needs to understand that we do not have to call you a doctor.
You're damn right.
Now, I know we have one of our listeners on here because she made a comment, and she actually like went through the whole process of defending a dissertation and everything to be an actual doctor, to get a PhD. So we can call her a doctor because she did the work. But PrettyVee, we ain't calling you Dr. V. Come on. But I appreciate the fact that you do have a degree, because they just be out here giving out honorary degrees to people that I don't think ever got any kind of degree. So at least you got a bachelor's degree. I applaud you for that. What do you have to say?
Congratulations to your friend on that one. I know it was hard, and I really feel her plight and all that, and that how dare you, wench, you know what I mean? But if somebody give me one, doctor. Call me doctor. I got that degree now. I can't take nothing away from that, because I mean, even if I'm just joking, you gonna call me right now, doctor. If I get the paper, if I got the paper, but I would not disrespect those that actually did it the proper way. I wouldn't take away from that, and to the point. Well, I guess I would still be disrespecting y'all if I did let people have people, but
I feel like I could respect it if you were already a doctor, already got your PhD, and somebody else gave you an honorary degree based on your celebrity and your philanthropic work.
Now, how the hell can you say philanthropic? You know what? I'm gonna go right goddamn now. You just said out your mouth philanthropic, and you just.
I go to galas. Well, used to go galas, so I know how to talk when I feel like it. I just be struggling sometimes. Sometimes words just don't come out.
Exactly.
But anyway, we're not calling her Dr. V. So we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode. We got we got to do that first. What has a book, TV show, or movie taught me? And listen, I've been watching on Netflix, Worst Roommate Ever.
Oh god damn. What is that about? I saw it.
It's literally about people having roommates, and mostly in adult life, not like college roommates for the most part.
Okay.
And the people end up like trying to kill people, and sometimes they do kill people. So far, and I don't know exactly if there's going to be more episodes, but it was like 4 episodes. And I keep seeing episode 1 and 2, but I don't know if my Netflix is playing things out of order. So, or I just watched it out of order for whatever random reason. But one of the problems that I had is that one of the people, she was like, she owned a company, and based on finances and things of that nature, she ended up having to shut down the company, and therefore she still wanted to stay in her house, and she had to take on roommates. So she was able to take on 2 additional roommates to get the additional money. She also had a job as well, but I think she was working like at Walgreens. And it wasn't able to sustain the lifestyle that she, was accustomed to. So she got this roommate, and she had a roommate that was there for 2 years. The other roommates kept on like cycling out in the other bedroom. She ended up getting this one roommate, and her, along with this other roommate, colluded to say that the roommate that had been there for 2 years like pooped in the tub, stole items, just a lot of stuff.
Pooped in the tub.
Now, mind you, being on a person for 2 years and live with them, and they weren't doing any of this stuff. All of a sudden, a new person moves in. Why are you believing this person? And do not get me wrong, because this happens in a lot of Lifetime movies as well. When something new changes, and then everything goes haywire, why are people not expecting that it's the new person? Why do people think it's the old people? That makes me mad. Because if nothing else has changed but this one person, like, I'm serious, in the Lifetime movies, like, all of a sudden the people fiance have a car wreck or something like that, like, or they die of some kind of random reason, and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what could have happened. Look at the new person that you added in your life. Look at it. If you don't take a look at the new person that's in your life, not saying all new people in your life are trash, but I'm just saying if trash behavior starts happening, it may be the new person. Don't get me wrong. Some of these old the people that's been in your life, they could be reckless too, psychotic, sociopaths, all of the above. But 9 times out of 10, especially as it relates to these things, it's the new people. Look at the new people. Figure out their angle, especially. So basically, she ended up helping him get arrested. He had to spend time in jail. He lost his job and all of this stuff.
Obviously, well, he should.
No, he shouldn't have. He didn't do anything.
Oh,
yeah, he didn't do anything.
I thought you were talking about the person.
No. Okay. He didn't do anything, and then like if it was not for her son and her daughter-in-law, that man would have still probably have been in jail. And luckily he got sick because the man that actually killed her, because yes, she died at the hand of the person that she was colluding with and lying with about this other man. And again, and I said this before, if they will do it to somebody else with you, they will do it to you. So why are you shocked?
You the next mouse in the mousetrap.
Now, there was this, I ain't gonna go into the details about everything, but I'm just saying, when it's people and things start being crazy in your life and you add because you added a new person in your life, look first at the new person. Exactly.
Because because she just, before you start believing everything, like they go and like, I didn't notice that before. Yeah, you didn't know this person before. See, working on me. You didn't know this person before, so yeah.
Exactly. And then I also was pissed off because this lady was like, well, I don't trust people that don't like animals. Lady, go somewhere. Exactly. I don't like them. Go somewhere. I'm a trustworthy person. And then you could have ended up being one of the people that died.
She may be onto something. People that don't like animals.
He was an animal person, all right, and he killed his landlord.
Killed him. Son of a bitch.
So stop. What's that word I'm trying to figure out? Stop being prejudiced and stereotyping people.
She gonna ask me what the word she's trying to figure out. Yeah, what the hell?
But anyway, we would like to thank everyone for their prayers.
Thank you so much. It really has been a rough time for me, and it was nice to see that people thought about me in my time of
bereavement.
We'll just say tragedy, because it has been some craziness. But that's for a whole nother documentary about crazy apples.
But this is episode 7 because I didn't know what to say. Anyway, this is episode 64 in the books. This is your girl Spicy K.
And it's your girl TK.
And we're the ops. We're telling it all. And listen to the rest of this track.
They crazy, man. Had to